Welcome to Beaver Stadium, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, one of the largest crowds in college football assembled here. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the third-ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kick it away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Nittany Lions offense comes on the field first today. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught over the middle. It's Cross. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it from the gun. A quick juke to get free. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Nittany Lions begin a new series here. First and 10. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Tennessee's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher. Very much on the quarterback's mindset.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Grab down the middle. It's White. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Volunteers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. And then first down, right back to the running game. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding, offense.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the tailback's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Volunteers. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here's the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass. It's Eller. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Close to the tight end. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Touchdown, Tennessee. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Snags the quick throw. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Scanning the field. It's Aller. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they think
it's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Punt over the middle. It's Wallace. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on second down. And the freshman making an impact play there.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. And this one is right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. We go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. On the ground, it's Selden. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And the Vols will line up on 1st and 10. Grab down the middle. It's White. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback stats stack up. They flipped ends of the field, ready now for the 2nd period. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To the air. It's Ayamaleva. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. Well, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. That sack makes it 3rd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's White. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw. It's Ayamaleva. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. He slings this one deep down the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. The Vols look to keep this drive moving.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Quick throw, caught over the middle. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. The Volunteers trying to cash in here in the red zone. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. They'll look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Back to throw. It's Ayamaleva. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the catch.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. The Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. With the return, it's Lewis. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Grab behind the line. It's Staley. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Using his legs here. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and go get a touchdown.
And the Volunteers are looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The ball has come up to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown. Fouls. Here's the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Grab near the sticks. It's Wallace. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a spectacular diving catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Made the defense look slow that time.
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Finds room at the 30. Powerful running into the secondary. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner will be brought down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Handoff in a single back formation. The freshman brings him down quickly. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. Corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Tailback with another carry. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Happy Valley. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Nittany Lions will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense. Let's see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here.
You know, in the era that we live in, spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Nice grab. It's White. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The Volunteers come to the line to run the hurry-up. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
And the returner is brought down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. And it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. The Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. And the runner takes off to his right. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Ayamaleva. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
They'll move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. I'll tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
First down. They're going to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
And this pass is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get...
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Lewis. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's another passing strike to his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Second down after that previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Penn State. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Lewis. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. The Volunteers are on the move here.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
To the air, it's Ayamaleva. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Vols. No chance to catch him.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. First down here for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's got his man open downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments in half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's White. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And the Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? looking downfield. It's Ayamaleva. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Vols are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught on the outside. It's Staley.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Love the aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, willing to take a chance here. You know, we've seen him do it a few times. They're now 3 for 3 on these fourth down calls.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made after the...
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves them closer to the goal line. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Caught in the backfield. It's White. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. 4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, as you know, a lot of teams are willing to follow analytics and go for it and take chances on 4th down. They've been able to do that today, and it's really paid off for them. They're now 4.
And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Across midfield. He's past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Penn State. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Catch made, a lot of space now. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. They're going to run it. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they'll set up with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Tennessee, 59, Penn State.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. He's running out of time here. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Dropping back, it's Aller. Quick throw to his receiver. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. They're going to scramble now. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's White. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Volunteers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On first and 10, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up second down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Tennessee.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Touchdown, Fowles. To stretch the lead, the route is on. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. It's caught downfield. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Scanning the field, it's Eller. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Point after, up and good.
Tennessee, 73. Penn State, 38.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner
Returner
brought down by that coverage team.
And your Penn State Nittany Lions will take over.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. The DB's backing off from the line now. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Sacked until lost back to the 6. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance. We'll just have to see how far this team can really go.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.